We're taking you to one of the hottest vacation and relocation spots.
It has great beaches, and it's the golf capital of the U.S.
Buckle up, jet setters.
We are going to chow down in Myrtle Beach.
Cheers, jet setters. We are going down south.
Now, we all know you've picked up that accent because you live in the area, but you should also know there's a lot of northern accents down here as well.
That's right. Now, South Carolina is one of the top destination states for people to move to or to retire to.
And there's good reason, as we show you in this episode of Undercover Jetsetter. They have great beaches along the Atlantic Ocean, as well as some of the best golf courses in the world.
And over the past decade, Myrtle Beach has become a foodie hotspot.
Let's go first for some drinks and appetizers at Thoroughbreds.
We stopped in at Thoroughbred's Chophouse and Seafood Grille, a culinary oasis in Myrtle Beach.
Locally owned and operated, this foodie gem has earned its place as an exquisite dining experience.
And there is also a fantastic happy hour to hit.
To delve into all the details, meet Remington Clarity, General Manager.
We're open Tuesday through Saturday. We do close on Sundays and Mondays, but we do happy hour daily when we're open from 4:30 to 6:30. So all the items on the Paddock Pub menu are going to be 20% off from 4:30 to 6:30 at the bar, and all of our house wines, liquor, beers as well, 20% off from 4:30 to 6:30.
We kick things off with a martini.
This martini, one of our teammates came up with this one. It's a lavender infused gin. We like to infuse the Bombay Sapphire. It's going to have a splash of sour mix, a little bit of Saint Germain to soften it up, and of course, edible orchid on the side doesn't hurt for the garnish.
I got to think a lot of ladies come in for that.
Absolutely, yeah. Since we put it on, it definitely gained some momentum pretty quickly.
It's a toast to life's finer moments.
And wine enthusiasts can rejoice as Thoroughbreds boast a meticulously curated wine list with many by-the-glass selections.
Let's start off with the Pinot Noir. What type of Pinot Noir is that?
It's one of our house wines, Chloe Pinot Noir. Very, very nice, delicate Pinot. Not a lot of body to it. It pretty much goes with anything you want to eat with it. Fish, steak alike. We have a few other by the glass we serve. We have Meiomi Pinot Noir, and also we brought on the Black Stallion Pinot Noir as well. That's my go-to. It's a pretty well-rounded Pinot Noir. It's got some depth to it. If you didn't know better, you might think it was a Merlot or a Cab.
We enjoyed one of the Pinots, and for a happy hour bite, we had to get the grilled garlic butter oysters, a delicate dance of briny flavors and indulgent garlic butter.
Oh yeah, now these plump char-grilled oysters are a must-get appetizer, transporting you straight to the ocean.
And if you love anything equestrian, the ambiance at Thoroughbreds will delight you.
Whether you're celebrating an anniversary, a milestone, or simply the joy of being alive, Thoroughbreds is a must-visit destination.
So, jet setters, reserve your table or pop into the bar for a happy hour bite.
Raise your glasses and let Thoroughbred's Chophouse weave its magic.
So it's worth your time at Thoroughbreds for drinks, appetizers, and dinner.
Now next, another dinner must at Greg Norman's.
How can I help?
Total Computer Solutions in Charlotte, North Carolina is a proud sponsor of Undercover Jetsetter.
From troubleshooting to upgrades, whether you're in North Carolina or anywhere in the U.S., Total Computer Solutions is your go-to for all things tech.
Need a quick fix or a complete overhaul? They have the skills and expertise to keep your devices running smoothly.
Wherever you are in the country, they are ready to help.
Total Computer Solutions, your one-stop shop for all your computer needs.
Go to their website, tcscenter.net.
Undercover Jetsetter helps you jet set the world and at home, bringing you travel, food, wine, mixology, and golf. With a reach of 120 million on social media and streaming networks worldwide. We're on Facebook, X, and Instagram. Check us out on YouTube, Wingding TV, Canyon Star TV, and DB TV. If you have any questions, comments, or requests, drop them in the comments below. And cheers, everybody. We are coming to
Cheers.
you from, hold on, I got to drink this first.
Ooh,
We're
that's
coming to you
good.
from Greg Norman's Australian Grill. Now, we are in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and they have prepared this incredible meal for us. Now, we're going to taste it for you.
No, you're going
as
to
we
want
go
it
along.
too. You
Yeah.
are going to be so hungry
When you
after
start
you
seeing
see this.
So the first thing we have is what's called a lobster ravioli. Now we're gonna find out more about this, but it actually looks like shrimp on top of the lobster ravioli.
It is, yeah.
So-
It's a double dip treat.
So dive
You're
in.
getting both. All right. I'm going to try a ravioli. Oh, first of all, they're cooked perfectly.
Look at that, man. That just looks to perfection. Okay.
Sauce looks
I'm gonna Try
good.
the other one here.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
That's amazing. The lobster is so juicy and succulent, moist, tender.
Oh.
Ravioli's cooked perfectly. A little al dente still. Not easy to do with ravioli, especially with lobster inside.
Now you're used to this
love
because
this sauce, too.
because you're Australian, so you and Greg Norman
That's
have
true.
a lot in common.
Yeah, we have a lot in common. Yeah, I don't play golf, but he does. He plays
Mm-hmm.
golf, and I'm Australian. So together, we're kind of like Greg Norman.
Try the shrimp. Oh my god.
Now, the sauce is really good too.
Oh.
The sauce is super silky and smooth. We're gonna find out what's in it in a minute. Oh God, a shrimp. So good. The shrimp with the lobster.
Now we dive into the ribeye.
Oh my
Cut
god, look
into
how well.
this.
Wait till you see how they cook it. We actually have video of cooking it.
The smell too. Oh, I
Incredible.
mean, we could smell this thing as it was being put on the table.
And then the lining up of the lines and this. Oh my God, how do they do that? I mean, it's artistry. Is that good?
Oh my God, it melts in your mouth. Literally melts in your mouth. But you get that perfect woody, smoky flavor. It was like
yeah.
cooked to perfection.
And you got the ribeye has that little bit of extra fatty stuff in it.
Right? The good marbling. And the way they cooked it, the fat's all rendered, but it's nice and juicy inside the steak. Oh, it's just so delicious.
This goes perfect with this.
Right? Yeah, for sure.
Excellent.
Oh, that is good.
Okay,
That's really good with that.
I'm diving into the lobster because I'm from New England. So I'm gonna do this.
All right.
Get a taste
And
of
I
this.
love how the lobster's charred on the top too.
Oh my God. The spices on this are incredible.
Oh my God, you're right. That's delicious. It's also smoky because it's like cooked on the wood grill, the wood fire grill. I mean, if you are a fan, you've got to try this. It's so good.
To explain these incredible dishes, we were joined by General Manager David Harrell.
Lobster ravioli, so we start with a lobster bisque, and then we bring in lobster ravioli that's imported, and so we get them all cooked off together, and then we add 3 jumbo tiger shrimp to the top of it, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and it just sets it off just perfectly.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
And-
it's one of the oldest dishes we serve here. They've been doing it here for over 12 years now. And then the steak you have was a prime ribeye, which prime meat is only 2% of what's produced in the United States. And so it's top of the line. You can't get anything better unless it's Wagyu, which we actually have Australian Wagyu from Greg Norman's farm. And then the lobster is a cold water lobster from Canada, which is really, really good. 6-ounce lobster.
Wow, what a combination.
tell us about the wood-fired grill.
Wood fire grill, it's huge. If you probably see some pictures of it, but it takes us about 2 hours to get it started during the day. It's all wood that we have brought in specifically from one guy who's been supplying us for over 20 years now, and we do use some charcoal underneath it. But it just gives you a great flavor. The first thing you guys said when y'all walked in, you could smell it. So, it's doing its job when we say that. But it just gives a nice smoky flavor to anything that's cooked on that grill.
The flavor was
really
incredible,
does.
but one of the things that's amazing to me is that your chef had the design perfectly. It was
Right.
perfectly lined up.
Sign of a pro.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they've been doing it for a while. So, the great thing about this restaurant, we've been here 25 years, and in October will be our 25th anniversary. And a lot of the staff has been here over 10 years, which is really amazing for any restaurant.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
Very
a career.
impressive. Very impressive. Speaking of which, talk about
Right.
the cab. This was superb. This is a 2018. Talk about that.
So Greg Norman has his own winery. It gets produced in Napa Valley and in Australia. This cab is out of Australia.
That's beautiful.
I believe it's called Knights Valley, and it is probably one of his most popular wines that we have. It's so popular that the Japanese buy about 80% of it before it could even hit the American market.
Wow.
So that's why it's a little.
Snatching it up.
It's a little hard to find, but when you do find it, I snatch it up, and it's at a great price point. We sell it for $40 a bottle here, and it's going to be a little bit cheaper in the retail store. So it's a great wine.
Now, David also hinted that Greg Norman has some new wines coming soon.
Plus, they also have Grand Strand Brewery's Golden Ale, which is light and refreshing, perfect after a round of golf.
And their speakeasy is available to taste some high-end bourbons and tequilas. Just call 24 hours ahead of time.
That was an incredible meal and so much fun going behind the scenes with David.
Definitely. Now, a must if you're vacationing in the Myrtle Beach area, coming up.
It's Boardwalk Billy's.
And we indulge in a historic meal that screams the South when we come back.
Introducing the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail, a new way to experience golf in Myrtle Beach. With over 20 courses to choose from, there's a perfect golf vacation waiting for you. Find the trail that's best for you at myrtlebeachgolftrail.com today.
For a refreshing and extremely healthy drink to go with everything, try this one.
It is called A1C, and it's conceivably the healthiest drink ever made.
A1C is the first scientifically designed diabetic drink in the history of the world, and we love it.
And it's just not for people with diabetes, although it is great for that. Anyone can enjoy the wonderful health benefits and delicious flavor.
Go to a1cdrinks.com to try it and use coupon code JETSETTER1 for a 5% discount.
Cheers, Jet Setters.
Oh boy, do we have something for you, and look what's in it. And you're gonna see this thing, and it is phenomenal.
Now, if you know historically about Low Country boils, which is famous in the Carolinas down here, dating way back, 200 years, they've perfected this here, and it's incredible. So
You get to shuck your own oysters, crack your own crab, make a big old mess, wear something, that you're fine with getting dirty, because you're just gonna play. It's a huge playground of seafood, sausage, corn, potatoes, you name it. Everything's in here. And you can add lobster if you want to too. And we have this size. This is the regular size. They have an even bigger size. All right, I'm gonna have this oyster. It's fun to shuck it. It's not dangerous. It's not a knife. It's like a blunt oyster shucker, so you don't have to be scared. And the crab, it just melts in your mouth. Oh my God, that oyster.
Isn't that good? Yeah. Isn't that good?
Oh, so delicious. Delicious.
Now, we'll show you how they make it, and Whitney will describe it to us.
A lot of people say the first Thanksgiving was this kind of meal right here. It was a local stuff you could get, the oysters, the clams, the crabs, obviously the corn, potatoes. So like a lot of people have named it frogmore stew. I'm not sure the history on that one, but it kind of steers me thinking frogs. But a lot of people also call it the low country boil. So that's what, like, we call it here, low country boil. The technical name here is steam pot, but it is a dish that's very popular to the coastal Carolinas, the coastal Georgia area, is a steam pot here. So basically we have the red potatoes. Those are really good seasoned red potato. You can mash them pretty easy. We've also got the smoked sausage that's in there as well. You can rip a good piece of that off. We've got our steamed shrimp as well too. That's really good in there. Got the shell still on it to keep all that flavor on the shrimp. You can just peel that right there. You can eat it straight up, or you could go into the cocktail sauce. Of course, the oysters and the clams. We got those where they pop open. You can pull those right off, put as much stuff as you want on it, or just eat it plain. It's really good. We have very good oysters here that we get like 3 to 4 times a week to keep them as fresh as possible. Our clams as well. We get 4 trucks a week with our clams on them. They're really, really good. And then, of course, you got the crab legs, which is one of our favorite ones. Those are Alaskan snow crab legs. It's the only ones we like to use here. That's all we use. Those aren't from this area, but you can't have them without it. So it's just very, very good complement to that dish. The crab legs are good. You can peel those off. This is a messier dish, so I say get you some napkins. Got plenty of those on the tables. Kind of eat. You can still sip your beer. Goes very well with any kind of your favorite cocktail. Definitely one of my favorite dishes that we have here at Boardwalk Billy's is our steam pot. I'd recommend 2 people can eat that. I mean, me personally, I can knock that out myself, but I'd say 2 people. We also have another size up. As you'll see, it's called the beach party pot size, and that would feed anywhere from 2 to 4 people, kind of depending on what you do. A lot of people like to get this and then also maybe get like a burger or a Philly cheesesteak and kind of split that and get the seafood, kind of make your own play on a surf and turf kind of deal. So, it kind of depends on your group and how hungry you are, but that is definitely, enough for 2 people to answer that question.
And what comes here with it for people to use?
Shuckers right here. Obviously, you can go right into your oysters, pop those open. Kind of helps kind of shimmy that off of there a little bit, and then decorate the sauce or put it on a cracker if you want. We also have our crab crackers, which is really good to help with the crab legs. Popping those. That's a good little tool to have. I like to use it on this claw a little bit better. You can pull that little piece out. Best way was just to show you, I guess, would be the best way to answer that. That kind of helps pop it, and I mean, you got that beautiful piece of meat. I'll let one of y'all have that one. That'll go right into the butter and then right into the belly right there. Very, very good. And then I've also got the lemon fork. A lot of people will obviously like to squeeze that lemon on there. Delicious. I would put a little hot sauce on there as well, as we talked about earlier. You guys know we like our hot sauce or spicy. And then I can show you, again, like I said, this will be a messy thing.
Now you're going Texas on us.
I'm going a little Texas Pete. That's my favorite one. We do have Tabasco as well. And then that goes right in the belly there. I guess I can eat it for you. Delicious. And then also the hush puppies are in there. You guys got to try one of those hush puppies. I have a really good recipe here. It's a sweet cornmeal kind of deal, a little donut, if you will, just really, really good complement to the dish. And we have those as side orders too, but that's a nice little treat to go with there to get a little bit of, bread in you, a little starch in you besides all that seafood. So.
Oh, perfect.
Very good item.
What kind of sausage is it?
This is a smoked pork sausage, and it's an andouille Cajun flavored sausage. Just a very, very good flavor, so that's highly recommend that. The shrimp, the tail peels right off of that. This is an expert showing you there. And I like the cocktail with mine, but some people do the butter, or you can just eat it straight out. Absolutely perfect. Very good. Gotta try it.
This is a delicious mess.
Yeah.
I would definitely get this. Oh my God. You can share it with a couple of friends. Oh my God, it's so much fun.
Phenomenal. All of this great stuff. And you want to come and get this for sure. I mean, of course, as well as the sushi, but this is really unique, and the spices they've used are not too over the top on the Cajun side. They're just delicious. To wash my hands.
Now, coming up on another episode, we'll have more dishes including sushi,
from Boardwalk Billy's.
And now that we have fed you, we are going to hit the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail.
And you will see the toughest golf hole in the area. It's called Arnie's Revenge. Craving an unforgettable dining experience? Then head to Thoroughbred's Chophouse and Seafood Grille. Savor the flavor of premium hand-cut steaks, fresh seafood, and an exquisite wine selection. Perfect for special occasions or a delightful night out. With elegant ambiance, top-notch service, and a menu to impress even the most discerning palates. Thoroughbred's Chophouse and Seafood Grille is a culinary treasure. Located on North Kings Highway in Myrtle Beach, discover why it's the jewel of Myrtle Beach dining. Thoroughbred's Chophouse and Seafood Grille, where unforgettable memories are made. Reserve your table today.
We are in Cozumel, Mexico.
You may have noticed, but the majority of Undercover Jetsetter is shot on the iPhone.
So that means you can create your own TV show.
You may want to have great vacation videos.
Well, we've made it easier for you with our book. It's called The TV Studio in Your Hand.
It's a quick read, and you can get it here.
So bring us along for your next vacation video or your new TV show. This is the picturesque Arnie's Revenge.
It could be the toughest hole in golf.
Yeah, definitely. This second shot here, you got to be careful.
Tell me what happened.
Hit the green, bounced over and into the marsh, ended up taking a 7.
I got an 8.
You got an 8?
Yeah.
Is this one of the toughest holes?
Yeah, probably the toughest, I would say.
It is the par 5 9th hole at River's Edge Golf Club in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Now, Arnie's Revenge is named after the late legendary golfer Arnold Palmer, who designed the hole and the course.
Arnie's Revenge is nearly impossible to reach the green in 2 shots, sometimes 3, without depositing your ball in the Charlotte River marshland.
Now, our Jetsetter partner, Brent Gallant of Gallant Videography, provides an aerial view and a golfer's perspective of how tough this hole is.
Oh man, it's such a cool view to see the iconic Arnie's Revenge in the sky, you know. So you see it, you can kind of see exactly the way the hole's laid out and the angles and everything. And you'll see too on some of the drone footage that, you know, that second shot, I mean, most of the time that second shot to get onto the green is like 220 yards, but you're going straight over the water. And the greens being as narrow as it is, I mean, you're talking maybe 40 to 50 feet wide, maybe. And it's super long, so whatever the pin placement is, you know, it's always cool. But when you see it from above, you notice how thin the green actually is, and it's really cool to see it like that.
Arnie's Revenge is a serious challenge for any golfer, any ability.
Jason Monahan, the director of golf at River's Edge, says you should play Arnie's Revenge conservatively.
So really, you know, that tee shot is important. We got to find the short grass. Okay, so let's get it down there 230, just shy of the hazard, and then let's play a layup shot, leaving ourselves about 100 yards into the green. And so once we get to that point there, we can just hit a little wedge into a very narrow green, and that's why we want to get around 100 yards. So we're playing with a wedge, and we give ourselves the best chance of staying in that narrow green.
Easier said than done. Ask Bob Hinkle from South Carolina.
His tee shot unbelievably hit the bridge and bounced over the marsh, leaving him only 150 yards for his second shot.
Okay, so this is the toughest hole in golf, and you were over the marsh in one. What'd you do?
Boated it.
That's because the approach shot gets hit with a lot of wind while you try to hit one of the narrowest greens in golf.
That's why we want to get it around that 100-yard mark, because we can play the shot a little bit lower, maybe a pitch or a bump and run, because that wind can influence the ball significantly, especially with that green being exposed out in the marsh. There is no protection.
Jason says the only golfers who should go for the Arnie's Revenge green on their second shot are single-digit handicappers who hit a long high shot that can land softly and stop on the green.
Another time to go for it is if you're playing a team event like a scramble or captain's choice.
Matthew Sullivan fit both of those criteria, as we saw.
He is an incredible ball striker who is also playing a two-man captain's choice.
And he easily cleared the marsh on his second shot from over 200 yards with an iron.
So see, I hit 3 wood and then 5 iron. It was about 225 to the front edge. So it's a good shot.
Okay, and what happened on your third shot?
Yeah, my partner was already in close, so I knew we were already good with the birdie. So I just tried the fancy, little bump and run, and thin lie got me.
All right. Matthew and his partner still birdied the hole.
Now, some golfers worry that tough holes, like Arnie's Revenge, can be annoying, slowing the pace of play.
But River's Edge has alleviated that by creating a drop area on the other side of the marsh to hit from.
But if your second shot or subsequent shot thereafter goes into the hazard, please move to the drop zone, make it a little bit less stressful, and keep rolling.
And so you still have a chance to par Arnie's Revenge from 100 to 120 yards out if you hit a shot close enough for a one putt.
To challenge Arnie's Revenge, book a tee time on the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail. Here is the website.
And good luck. Tell us how you did.
And it is tough. Now, as you know, I'm a single-digit handicapper, and I get a double bogey on that hole, and guess what? I'm okay with it.
Now, it looks very narrow, and then all that wind makes it even tougher, right?
Oh, absolutely. Still, as tough as it is, you need to play Arnie's Revenge at River's Edge.
And even though River's Edge is on the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail, it is in North Carolina, in a place called Charlotte.
That's right. The Myrtle Beach Golf Trail extends all the way up into southeastern North Carolina with lots of great golf courses and lots of good restaurants.
As you can see, there are many great spots to enjoy in Myrtle Beach almost all year round.
So thanks for joining us.
Cheers.
See you again.
Computer, how can I help?
Total Computer Solutions in Charlotte, North Carolina is a proud sponsor of Undercover Jetsetter.
From troubleshooting to upgrades, whether you're in North Carolina or anywhere in the U.S., Total Computer Solutions is your go-to for all things tech.
Need a quick fix or a complete overhaul? They have the skills and expertise to keep your devices running smoothly.
Wherever you are in the country, they are ready to help.
Total Computer Solutions, your one-stop shop for all your computer needs.
Go to their website, tcscenter.net.